Hello, I finished a book. I finished Why We Sleep. I thought it was pretty great. I gave it 4 stars. It's very informative and insightful and made me appreciate sleep more and to be okay with naps. I mentioned this in a previous reading vlog, so I'll just insert that clip right now. Why We Sleep. It's fairly decent. I picked it up because sometimes I just read health books, and this is the one right now. So far, it's really informative and eye-opening as to how important sleep is and the effects it can take if you don't sleep enough or you don't sleep well enough. But yeah, so I obviously don't have the book anymore, but it was a pretty great book. I don't know what else to say other than I enjoyed it, and I gave it 4 stars. Hey, I finished another book. I finished Greenlight by Matthew McConaughey. It's a memoir that he wrote on his life and his experience and journey. From time to time, I'll read a memoir, and typically I'll listen to it because it's usually narrated by the author. So that's what I did. This is just for show. But yeah, I mainly listen to it on audio. I highly recommend it you read it that way because why would you not want to listen to it like that? There's nothing groundbreaking about the book, and there's no lessons to be learned. It's just some things that you learn about Matthew McConaughey. And if you enjoy hearing him speak, you'll definitely enjoy the book. So, and I did, so I gave it 4 stars. It mainly goes through his life and his journey to becoming an actor, to the roles that he got, to his renaissance, I don't know how you say it, renaissance, which was a Matthew McConaughey renaissance, where he took a break from romantic comedies and then he came back and made like True Crime and Dallas Buyers Club and all these amazing shows and movies, and that was fun to listen to. But yeah, it's a great book. It was a fun listen, and so I gave it 4 stars. So I finished another book, and the last book in this reading vlog, which is Wishcraft by Barbara Sher. She's the author who wrote Refuse to Choose, which I really enjoyed. I think I gave it like 4 or 5 stars. This book is a lot shorter. It's I picked it up because she mentioned it in Refuse to Choose, so I got curious about the diagrams that she was talking about, which she goes over. I enjoyed the book, but not as much as Refuse to Choose. I think that book was a lot more impactful in understanding myself. This one's more, let's create an action plan and get to it, which is kind of nice. I think the diagram that she does detail is very useful. I'll insert a screenshot, but she mentions where you have a goal and then you work your way backwards. And generally people go through like a list of steps that they need to do, but they always forget detailing or times, that sort of thing. So it's a pretty good book where it accounts for how much time do you have to give to this one goal or multiple goals, whatever. The diagram is more of a mind map. So you have a goal and then you work your way backwards. How do I get to the next step? And what would have to happen before that? Or without X, how do I get to this? Which you would think that you think about when you're planning goals, but sometimes you don't. And I love planning goals and thinking about goals and achieving goals, so I enjoyed this book. So I give it 3 stars. It's also really short, so that's kind of nice. And yeah, these are all the books that I read in this reading vlog. 2 of them were 4 stars, 1 of them was 3 stars. Fine books, great books. I think reading nonfiction is a great palate cleanser from fiction books, where you enter fictional worlds and sometimes you have to step back into reality. And that's when I pick up a nonfiction. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.